Hi!
Hello.
So, the one you've all been waiting for.
The one I've been waiting for.
The plating tutorial coming up in a moment.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know, I've only actually started learning how to plait a couple months ago for eventing.
Yeah,
and
no, it was actually like the first time you did it when you're with your first event, eh?
yeah, exactly.
Blondie never needed plated.
Yeah, I looked up tutorials myself and kind of just like went for it. But as I went on, I kind of realised like the things that work and the things that are easier. So yeah, and by no means a professional, but I can give it a go. And the eventing plates are quite different to plaits. Are very different to showing ones because they kind of just need to look nicer and neater. And yeah, I will show you.
And these are plaits that are sewn in, not banded. So like if you're looking for a tutorial on how to band them, it'd be a little bit different. It's a little bit easier. You basically just fold it. We'll show you though, won't you?
Yeah, I can show them.
Yeah.
And yeah, basically I'll show you the showing ones, but I do the same for eventing really.
Yeah.
Quite quick and easy once you start learning how to do it and get on with it. Like some people
you find it quick and easy, you can just keep So these are the supplies that you need. Bands for the plates, like the first kind of plate. Am I right? Plait. Frick! We're never gonna get this right. Thread, the colour of your horse's mane, with a needle that is good, like these big thick needles.
Which ones do we use? What's that? J. Wenzel?
That's just one from Conke's.
I had a really good one as well, but you're looking for a thick needle.
Yeah, that's smart grooming, that
long.
needle, I think. Yeah,
that's it.
Because you get like really small needles with the normal threads, and then a pair of scissors to cut the thread. And if you want, you get, that's quarter marking spray, that's not what I'm looking for.
Oh my god.
If you want, we have this plait spray. You can see why we think it's plate. It's got an eye in it.
Yeah, I think so.
Anyway.
But
yeah, not quarter mark.
Yeah, you don't particularly need this unless your horse's mane is particularly thick, frizzy, etc. With Belle, I actually hardly use any product.
Yeah, I feel like it's better when you don't. When it was even wet, you were kind of saying that you didn't like
Blondie sometimes needs a little bit because she's got kind of a bit of a frizzier mane. But
like you can use like normal human hair gel as well.
Yeah, you can, and you just need to see like the flyaway hairs and just pop them down.
And then kind of trim them maybe as well.
Yeah.
That's what you do. Okay, let's get started. We're almost wet legs.
So, are you videoing?
I am.
But I recommend actually having a high hay net because if their necks are down, then
they fold
when they bring them up, the pleats will start to fold and they won't look as pretty.
See, I have been kind of paying attention when you've been doing it. Not enough. Leave the small fry to Belle doesn't know what's coming for her. Look at that beautiful mane.
Sure, she does know by now.
Yeah, she knows.
Constantly.
And if you're small, get a chair. Otherwise your arms will hurt. And also get yourself a horse that you can just like lay your supplies on their back.
Or you need someone at hand. Or a high shelf.
Yeah. Somewhere to put your supplies.
Actually, I still need a chair for Blondie and she's 13 too.
Yeah, your arms do get a bit sore, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, so next step is...
I didn't know whether you were going to continue that sentence or not. I was like, what? Yeah, as you can see, I'm already taking some of them out. This can be like the hardest step because they need to be an odd number with the forelock then being the even number. With Belle, we usually do 9, but it's just very difficult.
Yeah, to measure it out
equally. These parts can be bigger or shorter throughout the neck. It doesn't actually matter what this part looks like. But you're kind of looking for these parts to be the same thickness the whole way. So sometimes, Belle's
so
got
if like it's a bit thinner,
So Belle's got a thicker part here. So these go significantly shorter. Do you see the difference between that and that?
Yeah, because otherwise the balls will be too big.
The balls would be so big.
So what they say as well is that like conformation-wise, like it can kind of give an illusion of like a bigger neck and stuff if you like get bigger plates around the middle of the neck.
Yeah.
Don't they say that? Mm-hmm. Cool. I know so much about plaiting. I keep saying plates, I know I'm saying it, and I'm really sorry to anyone who's watching and getting annoyed, but I can't stop.
Yeah, I'm over it now.
Okay.
So as I was saying, we've got about that size there,
Yeah.
there, and then it literally goes
Yeah.
really small
It's kind of
here.
hard to get the angle.
Oh,
Fudge.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'll just pull down a bit.
Yeah, you can see the difference in width. Oh my goodness.
Up at the
this is a
top here
hard-
as well, the hair gets a bit thinner. So
Yeah.
I probably like that a little bit thicker there because there's a bit of difference between those two and these ones. But it'll do, and as you said, it's quite a bit nicer if it gives Belle a bit more of a crest because
Yeah.
she's not got the biggest neck.
You've got a big neck, don't you, hon? You've got a big chunky neck. So now, what do we do?
So now we are going down each one plaiting.
Yes.
Plaiting.
Plaiting!
Oh, get over it, people!
I will not.
Nah,
we need to. People are getting irritated at us.
Also, I just want to show, so see when Belle brings her head up like so,
Yeah.
these have started to puff out the sides here and we don't want that. So when I'm pleating these down, just need to make sure to tighten them with her head preferably up. The top of her neck's okay because that doesn't affect it that much, but it's just this little
that
dip
bit at the
here
end,
that can get puffy.
Okay.
So we've done the plait quite tight, and Claire lifted Belle's head up for me, so there's a slight puff but not too much.
Yeah.
It's still a bit obvious when she lifts it up, this bit goes up, but that's as tight as I can get it from here.
That's fine, yeah.
We've got a couple of sticky out bits which I will probably just trim off, but a lot of people wouldn't want to do that. It's because that bit sits here, so it's a bit shorter. It's one of those parts. So we'll probably just trim that off. And then next, I like to use a band for this bit. Some people use thread. I did used to use thread, but I found it a bit more tricky. So you're just pulling that up behind the plait and making it tight. Like that. And again, we've got some sticky out parts that you can either hair gel in or trim off. So as you can see, we have neatened that right up and it's actually looking really good. Neat. So that, oh, Belle, stop making that puff happen. But that's okay.
Yeah, she's hopefully not going to be having her head up here when I'm riding, so...
Good point, actually. Right, so as you can see, we've done quite a few of them now. We're just trying to make them as tight as possible when you start your plait.
We're going to have to put a disclaimer at the start of this video. That
What,
if
saying
you
that we
get
can't say the word?
really annoyed about the fact we can't say a word properly,
You're
just
allowed to
don't
turn the
watch.
voice off.
Yeah, put subtitles on.
Okay, right. You don't need to get too far to the end because you're
Your hands
bandaging this part up anyway.
Hands completely away.
Sorry.
It's okay.
So there you've got the plait. And then you take your next band and you're just folding it under, keeping it as tight as possible.
Hoping your horse stays still.
And from maybe about halfway, you try and get that bit tight and kind of take it to the end to keep it as tight as possible. So it should look like that, and just got a couple of sticky up bits, which again you can just band down again if you've got time, or you could just trim these sidey wee bits.
It's done.
So we're just trimming off little excess bits. I know some of you will probably be against this and say, don't be lazy, just, what's the word, gel it down. But, you know,
Didn't know what words you were going for there.
we ain't got time for it sometimes, and it doesn't really matter because we've done it many times and Belle's mane looks absolutely no different.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. This is the way we've done it and it's always come out fine. But oh my god, taking these pleats out is such a nightmare. You should have seen me last time. I was actually here for ages and I was getting to the point that I was like, ah! Like I actually couldn't get them out. Yeah, some of them were just like stuck, like the thread.
That is a sign of
It's good though.
pleating,
Yeah.
because they need to be nice and tight.
Yeah, there was no chance they were coming out when I was riding.
There.
Gorgeous!
No, a couple more.
It is now threading time, am I right?
Yeah, so this is what freaks people out.
This is what freaks people out apparently. It's kind of what freaks me out too.
It definitely freaks you out. There's a maybe about it. Freaks you the hell out.
You freak me out. After battling a wasp in October, which is just shocking, we shouldn't have to be doing that now. Where's it gone?
So we've cut a bit of string about yay length. Can you measure it? What do you think that is? Like 20 centimetres?
Yeah.
Not quite a ruler.
No, not quite a ruler.
But anyway, you'll learn what size suits your horse's mane and stuff anyway. But you're better with a little bit too long than a little bit too short because you don't want to get stuck. So this is going down towards the horse's neck and you're leaving a little bit here. So we've pulled that through. And
It's going unfocused, I think, because you're like moving your hands so much.
so we've left a little dainty bit here. And then we're going back up. Doesn't need to be in the same area, just near the bottom of the pleat. And pulling that tight. And then going down again. Last time. And this is where the magic happens. So you go through the back of the pleat. It doesn't need to be central. Well, for me, it doesn't need to be central, but just out the back. And it should roll halfway. And then you're just using your fingers to really, really push it up. I'm using quite a lot of strength here to make sure it's in a really nice ball shape. And you're just putting the needle back through. Oh, Belle's distracted. And back again. I like to go quite near the bottom to make sure it's nice and tight in. Again there. Just make sure I found that. Oh, sometimes this can fall out. And I think I could go with one more pull. Oh, so that's came out there. It's actually sitting really quite nice, but I'm just going to pop this on one last time. And just pull it through there.
Abby?
And that's sitting really nice and tight. And so far, yeah, it really doesn't feel like that'll come out. That's a good one there.
Secure. Proud of yourself?
So we've finished, and yeah, they're fairly decent. Like,
Oh, Belle, enough.
oh, censor this part, please.
That's so funny how much she groans when she's doing.
But yeah, no, generally, the only thing that I'm slightly unhappy about is I wish this one was a little bit smaller, but it's so difficult to measure them.
Oh! Oh! Look behind you.
So yeah, the only thing that I'm a little bit unhappy about is this one could be a little bit smaller, but that's if I'm being really picky. But yeah, they're sitting really well on her neck. They're really tight. So yeah, not too bad at all.
Happy? Now it's time for
the dreaded forelock.
the fringe. Fringe.
So we're on to the forelock plate.
Flat.
I'm never gonna say it.
So we've just put some mane and tail on it because it's hard to separate, isn't it? Like all the little thin bits.
Attempt number 2.
Yeah.
But me and Claire aren't too fussy anyway, as long as you get the gist of it.
I know I'm not fussy because I can't even do it myself. So anyone that can do a better job than me, I'm very happy to have them. And she's got.
Oh, that's the rain on.
That is the rain on.
Right, so we start by pleating that top part.
Yeah. It's basically just a French plait is what you're doing, isn't it?
Yeah. But it can be a little bit more difficult with horses than it is humans because their hair is a little bit more greasy up here.
And thick. I can't even do it on a human, so I would have no hope. Oh, I hope the rain goes off for when I load her.
Right. So see, trying to break those parts are a little bit difficult, but we make do. Because it needs to be thin as well. You're just trying to separate that there. I'm not too sure if everyone does French pleats. Maybe some people just do regular for this. But I do think it just gives it a little bit more volume up at the top if it's plaited.
Yeah. Oh, you said plait. Well done.
Oh, sorry everyone.
Oh, that was correct.
I know, but like, I'm not going to continue doing it, so sorry for giving you hope.
It was a once in a lifetime thing.
And yeah, sometimes I
Why did she
like...
put her head so far down?
I don't know, but I like someone usually feeding the horse treats to keep my head low. But Claire's obviously videoing.
I am, yes.
So
I'm very
we
preoccupied
got
right
that.
now.
So the top of it's looking quite nice. We're getting a little bit lost down here. But
Usual.
as we said, we're not too fussy. Oh.
We're back up. Oh, come on, babe.
Yeah, this is why we like to have them fed treats and just looking down the whole time. So yeah, it might not be the neatest, but you've got the nice shape down there anyway.
Doesn't help that I actually butchered Belle's forelock so short.
Yeah, we've not got much to work with at the end here. Right. So it's not too bad at all.
Gorgeous. And you have a band?
There's one here. And then it's the same idea for this part. So we're going to get another band in a second and just roll this bit up. We've rolled it up. Didn't show you that part, but it's just the exact same as the plaits. And again, we're going down. Oh, there's a lot of bobble in here.
Oh.
Down towards the horse, leaving a little strand.
A little dainty piece.
Little dainty piece. And up again.
I love it how you do this for me.
Last time ever.
That's what you said
We've
last
got no
time.
excuses. Yeah, but this is for the people, not for you. So now we pull through, and I like to go. I used to go
Okay,
too
move your
far
hands
up.
so everyone can see.
I used to go too far up, but I'd say we're going about a quarter of the way.
It's a third, definitely.
And again, just pulling and getting rid of,
The taily bit.
Bottom.
Wow.
and then sewing back through, trying not to stab myself.
Or Belle.
Well, no promises for Belle.
Oh, princess, what the hell?
Back through, kind of do this bit a little bit zigzaggy.
Yeah, but so you're going through the taily bit when you're doing that.
Yeah,
are you?
you'll feel it. There's like a bit
Yeah.
of pressure down at the bottom to get rid of it. Because sometimes it needs to break through.
Your
bobble.
arm's really in the way now.
I know, I'm trying to.
Wow.
Lost a bit.
You've lost. You're lost.
We're lost in the tail. Okay, doesn't matter. Sometimes this will happen and you'll end up with a double bit. It happens to me often. This is why I like to have a bit longer string.
Yeah, a wee bit extra.
And yeah, that's it sitting mighty fine.
Okay.
So guys, we've got the finished look and she looks wonderful, and hopefully she wins to show off my pleating skills. So yeah, forelocks, nice, but could be a little bit neater as long as you've got the kind of bulk of what you're wanting, it's fine. It's just these kind of like greasy bits here that just don't give it the 100% sort of look, but I am pretty happy with that. And these are looking fab. They show off Belle's neck really well. And her massive ears. So thank you for watching, and hopefully Belle wins and shows these beautiful plaits off. Hey Belle.
Look how happy, she looks smug. She's like...
So guys, you can now go watch Claire's showing vlog. We'll have that up shortly and you can see how they get on.